So this is the final installment for for the series on Why Machina, and this is a Lufenia challenge using the team from part 4, but I wanted to see if I could max out Machina's burst damage by integrating uh, the force weapon or the force ability. So the first thing we're going to do is, since Selfie's up first, we're going to use Wall to max out the Brave, and then use Rapture to uh, enable the chain attack for everybody, like what we did in part 4. And then with Cloud of Darkness, we're going to activate Warrior of Light's shield, um, and as you can see, the chain attacks are already active. And like I said, we're going to enable her BT ability, which will um, allow her to perform extra attacks for every team member that attacks after this ability has been activated. So now we still have Cloud of Darkness, and I'm using her LD ability just to, you know, do extra damage. Now this is going to be a bit slow because we have the whole point is to buy time to let the force gauge hit 100, so that we can activate the the force ability before we use Machina's burst ability. So like with Machina, we're going to use Liud's um, ability to basically charge up everybody's Brave. And then, like the standard strategy for Machina, we use his LD ability. So that we can, activate the awakening ability, so that whenever Machina attacks, he has an extra attack. It comes with an extra attack. So after this, I think we're going to use his awakening ability. And you see here, all the chain attacks are already active. And plus Cloud of Darkness's extra attack. And then, of course, we're going to use Illuminating the Future, which is Machina's BT ability. That will then give us the Furious Blades Burst ability, to activate his Furious Blades Burst ability. Now, typically, now we can, since Machina is going to be up next, we can end this fight by after Cloud of Darkness, we can end this fight by going into burst mode, and just hitting the enemy with Furious Blades Burst, and that'll end the fight. But the whole point is, we wanted to see how much damage we can do with the force ability active. So as you can see, it's still 79%, so we have to buy time. So I'm just randomly either hitting the enemy with like a Brave attack, or an HP attack, to buy time. So, and the whole point is, I'm watching the force gauge. Now it's at 82.9%. I'm watching the force until the force gauge hits 100%, and then I can use Cloud of Darkness's force ability, or I can activate Cloud of Darkness's force ability, which will then increase the damage by a percentage, right? So we're just buying time until the force gauge reaches 100. So now it's at 94.7. Hopefully hoping that at least one enemy survives so that we can test to see how much damage we can deal with the force ability activated. So here I'm hitting the enemy with Cloud of Darkness's LD ability, because I'm not sure if it's going to run out, and I want all the abilities to be active when you go into burst mode. Now it's at 100. We still don't want to go into burst mode. We have to wait until we get to Cloud's turn so that we can activate the force ability. So with Selfie again, we want to activate the wall. Again, I'm just doing this because I'm not sure how many turns it runs out. So I want to make sure that all of these, like the chain attack ability, is still active, because it's limited. It's not a permanent ability. So it does run out. So now I can hit the enemy with Cloud of Darkness's force ability, which will then activate the increased damage for everybody. So after you activate the force ability, everybody's attack is multiplied by the percentage that you see on the screen. So all the attacks are 123%. And the more you attack, you have 10 attacks. Right now you have 10 attacks, right? It'll just keep on increasing. Now we can get into Cloud's burst mode and just hit them with the Furious Blade's burst attack, but enhanced with an enhanced damage of the chain attack and the force ability. So the first attack is like 3 million in damage, plus Cloud of Darkness's extra attack. Now it's at 156% damage. So we'll see how much damage his second attack is going to do with the chain attack and the force ability multiplier. It's at 3.8 million already. So that's the second attack was about 3.8 million. Now at 164% damage. Let's see how strong the next attack is. You can see it's already an overkill because the enemy's dead already. It's just, but we want to see how much total. So it's at 4 million. We just keep on going. I think we have 3 more attacks. It's at 172%. It's a 4.2 million damage for that one attack. An additional 342,000 HP damage. And now it's at 180% damage. That's 4.4 million. Now, I don't think this can be sustained too much. I think that the attack will, the total damage will go down. Might go down. Mainly because a lot of the abilities might be over already. So yeah, like now it's at 2 million again. That's fine. It's like the second to the last attack. So I guess it's all in the timing. So now the final attack for the burst, Machina's burst mode, using the force ability, with the force ability active, at 25 million. It's a total of 25.7 million HP damage for that one burst mode. And there you have it. That's it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.